Hey guys, this is Gaurav Sharma, and today we're going to talk about how to secure your workforce assets using Cisco Secure Endpoint. In the previous videos, we have talked about how Zero Trust is not a product, but it's an architecture, and how Cisco has divided its Zero Trust strategy into three major use cases: securing your workforce, workload, and workplace. In this video, we're going to be talking about securing your workforce. Securing the workforce has different aspects to it, right? We want to make sure when we talk about securing the workforce, we're talking about securing what they're accessing, how they're accessing, who's accessing it, so that only legitimate people or legitimate users are able to access what they're authorized to access. But an important aspect to it is securing their assets as well. What if a legitimate user, is trying to access a allowed or authorized resource in the network, but the machine that he's using is infected by a malware or some sort of virus? So the user would unintentionally or intentionally would end up spreading the malware from his machine to the rest of the network. So how do we control that? We use Cisco Secure Endpoint to protect the workforce assets. So let's talk about the different use cases and different ways that we protect the assets with. So first use case is blocking the threats before the compromise. You guys must have heard of memory attacks. Memory attacks can infiltrate endpoints. They can evade the security defenses and exploit vulnerabilities in the applications and operating system processes. Our prevention feature will defend endpoints from these type of memory attacks. And with disk protection, one of the cool features that Cisco Secure Endpoint offers is a comprehensive database of every file that has ever been seen, along with a corresponding good or bad disposition, as a result of which known malware is easily and quickly detected and quarantined at the point of entry without any processor intensive scanning. For example, when endpoint behavior indicates ransomware, the offending processes are terminated, preventing endpoint encryption and stopping the attack immediately. Our next use case is EDR, or endpoint detection and response. EDR can increase the visibility and threat response in your environment. It allows you to detect, investigate, and remediate the threats that are advanced and persistent enough to evade the traditional perimeter defenses. Some of the important solutions are continuously monitoring the activity, sandboxing, and isolating the endpoints. To properly eliminate the threat, an EDR needs to be exceptional in providing the visibility and providing the answers to the questions like, where did the file originate from? What kind of different data and application did the file interact with? And has this file been replicated? Being able to see the entire timeline of a file is crucial. It is not as simple as just removing the file from the system that you have observed. When you eliminate the file, you're most likely you might need to remediate multiple parts of network at the same time as well. And for this reason, an EDR solution should provide actionable data on the lifespan of the file. Now let's talk about a step further into detection and response with XDR, which is a buzzword these days. But what exactly is XDR? XDR is a mechanism that unifies the intelligence from all control points, including network, cloud, endpoint, and applications, to enable fast, automated detection, analytics, and responses. With more visibility and context into threats, events that would not have been addressed before will surface to a higher level of awareness, allowing security teams to quickly focus and eliminate any further impact and reduce the severity and the scope of attack. So these in a nutshell are three use cases that we use and that Cisco Secure Endpoint uses to protect your workforce. To learn more about these, stay tuned. Thank you.